Hello, hello. It's been a while since I last streamed. But plan is to do more and more streams. Now that my tech is all sorted. Last month I wasn't doing that many arts. Now I'm back to it. So, this week I did 3 arts. My plan is to review all 3 of them. I'm gonna start with the most recent one, which was Lazzie. And that was an interesting one. It was a realistic one. So let's check it out. Okay. Let me just get Lazzie's face. I think I can already put the video. This is the recording that I used for when I was working on it. So while I'm there drawing the sketching the start of the art, I'm gonna show you the image I was using as reference, and I'm gonna put that on screen as well. Where is Lazzie? Does this one? I'm gonna cut this. I inclined it a little bit so I could have a better reference. But this is the reference I used. So here I'm basically just looking at the picture and trying to get the overall shapes and forms, like where everything should go. And then I kind of did my own thing with the body. I wanted Lazzie to look cute. Dude, it was crazy doing this one because it was actually quite fast. I finished it Nez, hello. How are you? Nice having you here. I'm watching myself yesterday. I recorded me doing the Lazzie drawing yesterday, and I'm watching it now. So here I'm basically... What I'm trying to do is like trying to separate colors, so I knew there was like highlight on the eyelids. And then I went for a darker shade to do the shadows right next to those. So here I'm doing the shadows. And I'm basically just reproducing whatever I'm seeing at the reference art, right? When I started, I was using such a dark tone for the eyebrows, but later on I'll come back and get a lighter color for that. But for now, I can use like the black just to mark where the eyebrow is gonna be. So I'm doing the other eye. So I'm also trying to figure out, like, is that the real Arara? Yeah. So here, like, I'm trying to figure out how much I can put into this small space, because in pixel art usually the majority of the time I'm just figuring out how to put the most information possible in a closed space, like with little pixels. The nose was actually like quite simple to do, but I had like a hard time because it's a real nose, right? A real nose is weird. It's hard to do, especially in pixel art. Sound alerts. Ah, yeah, I banned that annoying thing. Hi, Dan. Every stream, that thing just came here, and I was like, dude, I don't want that anymore in my streams. I just banned the thing. Dun, dun, dun. So one thing I was, from this point, I already was concerned that it just wouldn't look like Lazzie. So later on, I would just try to change like the eye positions and try to get it more like Lazzie. And this is where, like, I was trying to do the mouth exactly like it is on the reference art I was looking at. But then I realized, dude, I could like just do a cute mouth here. Like I erase it and just do a cute mouth the way I usually do mouth whenever I'm drawing the anime girls. So this is what I'm trying to do here, like a more round shape, like giving a little kiss. It actually worked really well for this. Doing more of the beard. I'm still using just the black for the beard, just to like mark the shape where the beard is gonna be. But I think right around here I'll have to start, because I realized I was like not sure about what I was doing with just the black, so I decided to start coloring the beard along with the skin. Like right here, like I'm kind of struggling to find where, because the beard on the mouth part it is a little, Les has less beard like closer to his mouth, so it should be a much lighter shade. So first I'm adding some red shades to the beard. And then I realized the black was just too black. Then I'm gonna just change everything. Here I go for a lighter shade. And I keep the reds, and the red starts being the darkest shade I'm gonna use here. Hi Rev, hi. Nice having you here. I'm gonna do some highlights on the beard. Dude, this month is being like really weird, but I'm doing well. I'm doing fine. I haven't done a lot of art this month. This week I think this whole month the only thing I did was the last art showcase for Rob. And after that, I don't remember. I think I did that Ica portrait as well. And that was it, if I remember correctly. So here I'm just like doing random. Yeah, the Ica portrait. But that was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was a long time. But the whole month, like whole June and the first July week, I didn't do much. And this week I started like, no, I have to get back. I have some commissions I have to finish. So now I'm getting back to do art. So I'm starting slow still. Like I did some portraits. I did that art for Vrey's birthday. Slowly getting back to rhythm. Yeah. Now that I finally fixed my PC stuff, I can stream better without worrying with my PC crashing or something. And I think next week I'm gonna try doing art live again. I was getting very anxious doing drawing live. I'm doing art fight and had no time doing tomorrow's showcase. Yeah, I still didn't start mine. I'm gonna do everything tomorrow. I hope there's enough time. But I'm not gonna do something that complex, just something simple. I think it's okay. Here I'm trying to add lighter tones right at the border between the beard and the skin, just to make like a better ease, better gradient. And then I start adding highlights to the beard again, because it's the same shade. But one thing I wanna do next week, there is this thing going on, the VTubers A to Z, where you have to draw one VTuber for each letter in the alphabet. So you start from A and you go B, C, D, E, and you go all the alphabet. I wanna do that all live, and I'm planning to start next week. Let's see how my anxiety is doing. Because I stopped doing art live some time ago, but I wanna get back to doing it. It is fun. I enjoy my time here. I'm gonna try to do that because it's not like something so serious. I'm not like that careful, so I think it should be okay. I want to do one of these portraits live as well. The whole point when I started... Hello, our blacksmith! Hi! Come, gather, pixel enjoyers! The crazy thing about this Lazzie art is that I did this really quick. It was, I think, 1.5 hours, the whole thing. This video is like double time, but let's see how much time has elapsed. Like, no, it was less than an hour actually. Now that I'm looking at the video, it was really, I did this really fast. Like we're halfway the whole thing. Did it make some first night? I'm watching the art I did the past 3 days. Like I did this Lazzie yesterday. Then I'm gonna watch the Vrey piece I did for their birthday. And the bird portrait. I really like doing this art. And one good thing is that like after like a whole month without doing much art, it's nice that everything I done so far, like this past 3 art I did so far, I'm really liking the results. Usually when I like stay away for a little while, I hate everything I'm doing because I'm not like I get a little rusty, you know. This time, like, especially on the bird art, you see I did a lot of redrawing and stuff like that because I wasn't so sure. But in the end, I enjoyed a lot the final result. So it wasn't like that bad of a return. Hi, Kiss. Hi. Nice having you here. Yeah, ADC art though. I like it. I actually don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna do like someone doing construction job or something. I don't know. My 2 ideas were or maybe doing someone doing construction work or something like that, or some of the like someone IRL like Rob IRL or Lazzie. But then I did this Lazzie art yesterday, so I was like, now that I already did someone IRL, maybe I go for the other idea. Dude, getting the shape of these glasses correct was weird because of the angle I chose. Like I keep redoing this part here. Raid! Hi, Alex! Hi. Hello, Raiders! Hi, Alex! Nice having you here. Awesome raid! No, this is the one I'm watching. The one thing I realized, like I was getting anxious doing art live. I'm planning on doing it again. Then I just recorded me working, and then I kind of hang out live, just watching me working in the past. So this is me in the past doing art, and I just talk over my work. But I do plan on doing more Lazzie art. My deal was not to do IRL Lazzie. Lazzie was the one that asked me for an IRL. Thank you. You're happy I'm streaming? Yeah, I have to stream more. I was just watching you stream and I was like, dude, why am I not streaming? I should be streaming as well. Like I just heard like I should be streaming. Then I just went back and start my stream. Hi Wolf. Thank you. Yeah. I'm planning to do the... I just like decided I'll try to do the VTubers A to Z live. I'll try to... Maybe something to encourage me to go live every day. So there's something I'm gonna try next week. You just know how to draw hot anime girls, yeah. I used to... years ago, I used to just draw anime girls and like that Dragon Ball style muscled guys, right? That was the only thing I could draw. I used to struggle a lot to draw animals and stuff. And then actually when I started doing pixel art, one of the first jobs because I started doing pixel art when I was already hired in a mobile game company, and one of my first job was doing a little dog game, and I had to draw a little bulldog. Hi Paper, thanks for the follow. Paper bag. So I had to draw this little bulldog in pixel art, and in pixels, at least for me, like, but I've been doing this for a while, so like I think it's a lot easier to do stuff in pixel art. I made a pixel cow when I was younger. I love pixel art. Yes, like, but then like I'm doing pixel art for many years now. And then like I just kept doing it and doing it. Please, Paper, I wanna see it. I wanna see it. Send it to me. I always encourage people to try pixel art because I think pixel art is one of these styles that it's easier to get in. I think it's easy to do something that looks cool. Like it has a really low ceiling. No, real low floor, but a very high ceiling. Like you can do so much with pixel art. And it's easy to start. So here's the part that I wasn't so sure about. Like I knew I wanted him to do like this front shoulder thingy, but I didn't know exactly how to do, and I didn't have like good ref. And actually I wanted to do this like really fast. I wasn't like so hyped to like lose a lot of time doing this one, so I just did whatever from my memory. I think it worked in the end. Like it works. Yeah, send it to me, Paper. I wanna see it. Like I kept, I was so weirded out by this. Like it wasn't looking nice. I'll redo this like a couple times until it gets to the final thing. Adding some noise on the bottom of the beard. I think one thing that in hindsight, I think the contrast between the red beard and the bluish gray from the shirt, it added like a little weird contrast there. Maybe that makes it look a little uncanny, but it works. Like it's just me being perfectionist. Have you joined Koi's Discord? Yeah, I did. I participated on the draw pile. Yes, locate food. It's important. Thank you. Nice having you here, Alex. Thank you so much for the raid. I love it. Yes, I did the... Let's see if I can find the little art I did for Koi's draw pile. Which was it? This one. This was from Koi's draw pile. I'm gonna leave Koi on screen. I love Koi. Let me put Koi here. Small Koi here. Maybe I can do like, let's see. Maybe I do something like this. Gonna look a little weird. But it will do for now. I'm gonna leave a little Koi right there. And I think this was it. I think I finished right here, right? Oh no, this is when I... Like right around here, I decided that it wasn't like actually looking like Lazzie. So I started to change like little pixels here and there. Like trying to change the shape of the eyes. You see, like I'm just like zooming out, zooming in, trying to figure out what to change. Yeah, here I finished it. Yeah. Good enough. And then I sign it. Yeah. Really like doing this one. And this was it. Yeah. Okay, let's watch now the one I did for Vrey, for Vrey's birthday. That one was also a really... It was crazy because I kept changing. Like, at start I wanted to do like just a regular piece of art, like straight. I knew I wanted to draw Office Vrey. Let me remove Lazzie though. Where is the image I use for Vrey? But then as soon as I started doing it, I was like, dude, an upwards looking angle was gonna be really cool for this one. Then I just started doing it. Like this is the Vrey fit that I got from Vrey streams. Like Vrey just like showed this really quick on their stream, and I was like, I am 100% drawing this. I just found the art. Like I saw this picture here on Vrey's Twitter, this one, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's the angle. That is the angle. Here's another image I got from Vrey. I just kept watching Vrey stream and got all this as reference. Yeah, pixel art is something like you can get good really fast, I think. Like it's easy to get good at it, I think. But you do have to like at least with me, I have to do almost every day. I did texture packs, yeah. I used to do like stuff from The Sims mods. That's where I started doing texture things. I loved like doing skins for The Sims a while ago. Is it on Twitter? Let's see. Not on Twitter. On Discord. Maybe. Yeah. Cool. I like it. Better at normal art. I have constant issues with trying to be normal. I can't do normal. Not on pixels, not IRL. Just a weird person. Yeah, it's like most art stuff, like even music or stuff like that, you just have to keep doing it, I guess. Like if you keep practicing, you're bound to get better. Struggling with hands. Hands is always the artist's fear. I hate drawing hands. So hard, especially in pixel art. Like sometimes I don't have enough resolution to draw the fingers, or maybe when they are in a weird angle, they kind of mix together. It's weird, like to do. But I'm getting better. Like especially at the start of this year, I trained a lot of hands. Just like last year was the feet arc. Like I did a lot of feet until I got it working. Now I like my feet game. So here I finished the sketch and I start doing the final colors on another layer. Isn't normal art? Wait, you do a lot of good stuff. This one is cursed. I like it. Nine years old? You should keep doing it. It's, at least for me, it's like, it's such a good like healing tool for me. Like I feel real nice when I'm doing art. Yes, having like a digital tablet or something is nice. I use like my same old Wacom bamboo from years ago. Mine is like 12 years old, I think. Even more, I guess. I guess like 14 or 15 years old, my Wacom bamboo. No, mine is the black, the pen and touch. It was really cheap. It was something like $99 at the time. No, mine is entirely black. Then it has like a red thingy written Wacom where you put the pen inside. It's full black. Let's see if I can find online the Wacom. Fine. This one is mine. Let me show you on screen the one I use. This here is the one I use. See, why didn't the image? Hey. Wait, did the image not? Oh, I clicked the wrong button, sorry. This one, this is mine. It's full black, then it has a red thingy up there. Yeah, like working with colors is probably like the thing I think I trained the most, because I did art school, right? And there I used to train a lot of mixing ink and stuff. So that's when I actually did like good color mixing and stuff. So when I started doing pixel art some years down the line, like I realized I could use simple colors to mix them and like do more complex stuff with simpler colors. Hi Alpha Tsuki. Hi, thanks for the follow. Hi. Nice having you here. Good soup, yeah, I like soup. I'm drawing Vrey right now. Like, I'm actually not drawing, I'm just watching me draw 2 days ago. I recorded and then like, now I'm just hanging out and watching me work in the past. I wanted to do a little smug. Pixel art is a lot about like trust the process. I remember like when I was at this stage, I was like, dude, this is not looking like I wanted. But you just keep going. Like, I know it's not like what I wanted right now. Oh, I used another photo of Vrey for the face. Let me see if I can find it here to show you. It was this one, right? Yeah. This was the one I was using to look the... especially like the mouth details. Put somewhere like here. It's not the same picture, but they match. Yeah. Look, this was on Thursday. I woke up and I joined the Gator Discord, and I think it was Craig that was saying it's Vrey's birthday. You're like, what? Vrey's birthday? I have to do something. Then I just started doing this. Yeah, thank you so much. I do like pixel art. So here I did another layer for the hair. And I'll hide the... Hi, Dolly. Hi. Oi. Olá, olá. So here I'm doing the hair. So I hid the other layer, and I'm starting the hair just to see my sketch. I'm doing fine. Like this past week was really nice. I'm finally back to. I didn't do much art the past month, but now I'm back. So today I'm just watching a recording of me. This is me on Thursday doing something for Vrey's birthday. And I'm just hanging out with you guys, showing what I did. Here I realized the sketch I did wasn't matching the angle. Yeah, like I encourage everyone to do pixel art, like, because I think pixel art is so easy to start, I guess. Like like you can do something cool with little knowledge. It's not like this app is Ezprite. I think it's like $15 on Steam. But I used to do everything on Photoshop. I also used Paint in the past. Yeah. Because I think, like, with traditional art, you have to, like, until you get confident, I think, with your art, you have to train a little bit. I think, like, your muscle memory to do, like, to do straight lines. Like, the whole thing why I even started doing pixel art was because, like, I couldn't do straight lines. Like, I had to do, like, a lot of art one on top of the other, you know, like, to get a full straight line. And I was very lazy at the time to train. So I realized with pixel art I don't have that same issue. Like, even though I'm doing that right here. You see how I can't do a straight line right there? Right here. But with pixels, like, I have a lot more room to do something atrocious. Hand draw is still way better. That's good. If I have a link, let's see if I have a link. I think I can find it. I'm gonna paste on chat. Yes, exactly, Blacksuit. Exactly that. I struggle so much trying to do a straight line. Oki! Hello, hello, Oki! Hi. Yeah. If Paint had layers. Although with the portraits I've been doing, I usually try to do everything in just one layer. But, like, right now, like, to do the hair, I knew I was gonna have to redo a lot. So I would never do all in one layer. The only this is gonna be my Arco return to. Yeah, let's go, more artists. One thing I didn't like about this art was that I just watched the Lazzie art, and in the Lazzie art I showed you, like, how I use the dark colors to just get the shape of the eyes, of the eyebrows, and I just left the eyebrows with that dark shade. It was supposed to be a darker blonde on the eyebrow, but I feel like It wasn't that bad. But I sure should have done like a blonde eyebrow right there. Yeah, it works. In the end, it works. That's what matters. It was crazy. Like I had just watched like Vrey's stream where they showed the office outfit, and I was like, "Ooh, I should draw that at some point." Then like the following, I didn't know it was Vrey's birthday. Then the following day, I saw Craig's message saying, "Congratulations, Vrey," and I was like, "Oh, okay." Since I just said to myself I had to draw this, I'm just gonna draw this right now. A hot girl near you, bot on Twitter. Going in! It's crazy. The Twitter... It's crazy how Elon bought Twitter to stop bots, and he just make everything worse. Especially on the issues he was bound to fix. You made a pixel duck? I wanna see it. I wanna see it. Show me, show me. Choo 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 choo. Choo choo choo. And like all the portraits I've been doing recently, I haven't been doing like much complex hair. Like all the hair I've been doing for the portraits, I do something real simple, maybe 1 or 2 different colors. I really like drawing hair. Like I love doing all this little nitpicking here and there. So this art was also like, as soon as I started doing the hair, oh, I am doing the hair. Yeah. Let's see, let's see. Pixel duck. Yeah, I like it. I like pixel duck. Pixel art is fun. I really enjoy doing... The thing I enjoy the most doing pixel art is like trying to do stuff that might not be possible to do in pixel art, like realistic things, specific art styles like Japanese painting. Like I've been doing... Hi Crazy Jinx, hi. I've been doing some Rob's art showcases ago. There was like this theme of monsters and fantasy. I was doing a Japanese style art. I still want to finish that just because it was like such a nice challenge to take. I didn't finish in time because I had to make a trip at the time. But I am still gonna finish that. Like, so crazy to try to simulate, emulate stuff from like actual real paint into pixels. I have fun. It's one of the things like I have the most fun is doing those kinds of like trying to fix, like trying to solve problems. Like how would this be done in pixels? That's like the thing I like doing the most. So here I knew I wanted to do simple colors. So I just did like the simplest shadows possible, like just trying to give shapes to the boobs and the shirt. And since I had refs, like I could see on Vrey's model where the shadows were on that texture, and I could like try to do the same thing on mine. I wonder if Clip Studio have like a pixel art kind of stuff. Does it? I don't know. It's been a while since I last opened Clip Studio. If it has any feature that allows you to remove all semi-transparent stuff, anti-alias, if you can disable all of that, you can sure do pixel art. So here I didn't want to like do the paint bucket and do the whole shirt yet, because I had some details on the sketch, like the details on the shirt. So I decided to finish all of those before. Now I close it and do the bucket. Now that I have the details in. Because then I would have like to keep like hiding the art to see the sketch. I don't want to keep doing stuff like that. Here I struggled a little bit to do like, because this part, since like the whole thing is on an angle, it was hard to imagine how the, how do you call this, the shirt, the neck part of the shirt, like it was supposed to be in an angle. So first, this was my first attempt, and I know I will erase this and redo it. It looked nice, I guess, but it wasn't on an angle. So I'll just redo the whole thing at some point. Like right here. I just erase everything. And you see right now I merged all the layers. I'm again doing everything just one layer. I've been doing that for a while, which is not a good practice. I wouldn't recommend. But for whatever reason, recently, like especially the past 2 or 3 months, I've been doing a lot of stuff all in one layer. It's easier to fix later on, like trying to I don't know, fix some parts. Like if everything is one layer, I can just paint bucket everything. It's easier to handle. We remove this one here just to see the miniature, because the majority of the time I'm doing this, like especially when you see me doing like, I put one pixel here, then I put another pixel right next, then I keep like erasing and doing like testing out pixels on the same area. Usually what I'm doing is looking at the preview up, like on the top right corner, right? And seeing how it looks on an actual size, actual like zoomed out. So I can see the whole thing and see if it's working or not. Even though I'm not like actually doing the art right now. I'm still looking there to see how it's going. Especially on the skirt, I would do this a lot. Like, I'll do this whole complex texture thing, and then I'll just erase everything because I didn't like it. Here, it would really help me if I use like a third shade of gray, but I just kept using the same two. Hi Plumfy, thanks for the follow. Nice having you here. Yeah, cool pixel artist. Thank you. Nice having you here. I'm not doing this live, I'm just watching me working. This is a piece I did on Thursday for Vrey's birthday. I'm just hanging out and rewatching my workflow and micro-analyzing my movements. Dude, I could totally do something like those... You know those channels of like... how do you call it? Those investigators, like YouTuber investigators that keep micro-analyzing expressions. Oh, you have like your M2 vein is moving, so that means you're nervous, something like that. I think I really could do something like that, like just watching my mouse movement and my decisions, and like psychoanalyze me just by watching me work on the past. Oh, I think I will redo this hand in the future. For whatever reason, like I think I drew such a big hand, I think. And then later on, I'm gonna realize it's gonna take a while. I think I'll just realize this after I finish the whole skirt. Here I'm bringing the hand closer, because in my sketch the hand was even bigger. And see, here I'm bringing the hand a little closer to the waist. And then later, after I finish the skirt, I think I'll come back to the hand and redo the whole hand. Did I redo it? No, I think I just shortened it a little bit. I don't remember what I did. I remember I did something, but I don't remember exactly what it was. But see, like this year, I've been training a lot of hands. Drawing hands in pixel art is weird. Like as I was talking earlier, like it's weird, like getting all the fingers in such a small area. Sometimes you don't have enough space. Like this time I had like the fingers are like 3 or 4 pixels wide, so I have some space to work. But a lot of times I have like just 1 pixel for every finger, right? So it's hard to do like something that look like fingers at that resolution. And of course, since it's Vrey, I had to do the fingernails. So here I start working on the skirt. So I was really careful with this curve, because like this is probably like the most important part of the whole drawing, is the big Vrey curve. So I needed it to be like a really smooth and continuous curve the whole way. A straight line between the legs. So like you see how this one I didn't do it freehand. I went pixel by pixel to make sure it was like super on point, and then I color it. So here is some of the things that I enjoy doing everything in one layer, because I can do stuff like what I did here. I just did the whole contour and just paint bucket the insides of it. So at first I was just gonna leave the skirt right as it is, because Vrey's skirt is like full black, and it isn't like such a shiny fabric. But then I was like, dude, I 100% wanna draw this. So I went to my sketch and I decided to use the lines I had for the legs, because from what I understand, the legs are pushing the skirt from inside, right? So since that is the point of contact, there is also where the highlight is gonna be. You see here, I'm pondering. I remember like going back and forth in my mind. Should I do this? Should I not do this? And then I decided to go. I think last stream was when I was talking about how I trained a lot of shiny stuff, like latex, plastics, and stuff like that. I was doing the Ica mask, and before that what did I? Oh, I did that one I didn't finish yet. But I did a flimsy art. I still didn't finish that. Ooh, I have to finish it. It's looking cool. Full latex bodysuit. Like Flimsy did this Harley Quinn cosplay avatar, and I really wanted to draw it like full latex, and then I was like, oh, I really want to do this, but I didn't finish it. I just remember I started doing that. Ooh, I have to do that. So here, like I mark the areas where the leg should be highlighting, and I start working around it. So where the fabric would like do little curves, and I knew there was supposed to be a highlight on the outside part. I think I'll do that a bit later, I guess. Yes, here I'm just trying to work my way upwards. And working with just 2 shades, I think, is the thing. I love doing this, like using the smallest amount of colors to do complex stuff. It's one of the things I really like doing. I remember like being so like, what do I do? Because I didn't use like a reference. I was doing this from memory, from what I understand how it should be. And I think it looked quite nice, actually. It did a good job, like especially doing everything from memory. I know this type of shiny fabric should have a highlight on the edges. It's something I always do. That also goes on metal. If you're doing anything on metal, like this highlight on the outside works. This thing, I think I will delete everything here. Like I tried to do the more highlights here, but every time I made this left part of the skirt a little lighter, it looked to me like it was changing the shape of the whole waist area. And then at some point I realized, dude, I would just like delete all of this and just keep it black. It was looking fine when it was all black. So here I'm trying to remove some of the light, getting more dark areas to make the shape a little better. And then at some point I remember I just erased everything here and kept it full black. Yeah, here. Just simple, plain and simple, it works. That was it. Then here I had to do like some straight lines to do the tension. Like here, I just made it all black. Fuck this thing, it's not working. It was looking nice before. I'm gonna leave like it was. Remove some of the complexion, make it a lot simpler. More of that highlights on the boundaries. Some small shadows just to give more volume. And then I do some straight lines to show that tension, because the skirt's supposed to be really stretched because it's Vrey, right? So I just do some straight lines and put some shadows on the bottom of it, highlights on top. That's basically it. It's not that hard to do. Yeah, there I realized, I remembered this. When I was doing this, I was like, dude, from this position, the skirt obviously would be like moving upwards a little bit because of the tightness of the whole thing. So I removed some of the complexity up there because the fabric would cover a little bit. So I just removed some of all the details I had done there. And I think this was it. Then I start the legs. The legs should follow the same curve from the upside part. So doing the tattoos was hard for this one. Because Vrey's tattoos are like they're little they change colors, right? They are sometimes they are blue. No, the majority of the times they are kind of violet, and then a blue highlight comes in. It's something like animated or something, and you'll see how I actually don't remember how I solved that. Gazoles, how do I say your name? Thanks for the follow. Nice having you here. Here I'm trying to do the in between the legs. I wanted to do that little butt curve right down there. Then I started using a darker shade, but then I realized like this darker color was not the best. Then at some point I'll just leave it. Keep it just 2 tones. I think whenever I keep it simpler, like I just do the least colors I can, I always prefer it. Try to do a little highlight on the butt down there, but then like it was not working. I just erased everything. Try to work the bulge. And I think I'll try to do some highlights on the panties. They're just like, eh. And I didn't want to add, like, the correct way to do that, I would have to get a slightly darker highlight for that, because that one was too light, so it was making the panties look like it was like plastic or something. Oh, here I'm changing the size of the hands, making it smaller. Oh, I went finger by finger, just removing 1 pixel wide for every finger. So then I decided to just like change everything, like make the hand, the arm a little thinner. But then the angle wasn't right now. Because since I changed the hand, now the whole angle of the arm is wrong. So I have to fix everything. Trying to find a good color for the background. Then I go back for the arm. I was like, nah, this arm is still not looking good. Then I'm on the wrong layer. There. Adding more details here and there. This is just me being a perfectionist before I start doing the tattoos. Here. Oh, for whatever reason, I remember I wasn't liking the angle. So I started like changing the face, like just removing pixels. So I select like this whole big section and I just remove 1 pixel wide from the whole thing. So I had to redo the eyes here because I changed the shape of it while I was doing that. I think I'll try it once more. Like I realized the head should be a little smaller because of the angle. Here you see me doing it again. Oh, I did the layer on the back. I'm just fixing the angle here. So here I'm gonna try to remove 1 more pixel from the whole thing, make it 1 pixel smaller. Then I fix whatever is wrong. Then I have to come and fix whatever I messed up while I was doing that. Then I'm trying out some things, like maybe the mouse should be here, there. Whatever I'm not that sure about, I just try it, see it, if it works. And if it doesn't, I just Ctrl Z. Go to another thing. Here I decided this should be in an angle as well. But this I think I tried to see, then it didn't work, I didn't do it. Maybe a little shadow there will make the head look a little better. I was not sure at all about this, like the head and the little angle. I think after I did this, I was like, now it's looking better. Oh, I tried to do the Vrey color, but like I just didn't have space to do anything there. Vrey has the little V shaped color. I just don't have enough resolution there to do it. Oh, now I go for the hard part. So, before doing the tattoos, I decided to do all the... How do you call this again? Ooh, my English left me right now. The little skin marks, sun marks. Like from this, let me show you the other image I had for Vrey. You can see from this one that Vrey has some pimples, right? On the... It's pimple? No, it's not a pimple. Just marks on the skin. And I really wanted to do those. So I start with those, so I can do the tattoos on top of them. Oh, I think I did a little pause here, but I will come back. How long let me move for here. I forgot to stop the recording when I was doing this. I went to drink some water and stuff. So here I start drawing the tattoos on a new layer. So I start by doing the dark part first, getting the shape correct. Then I start adding the lighter colors to make the petals of the flowers. But I remember I was feeling this was like weird, like the tattoos didn't look like it was in the skin itself. Whatever was in my mind, I kept looking at that flower and thinking, this just look like it's hovering over the skin, like it doesn't look like it's an actual tattoo. Maybe because of the color selection I did. So I'll just try playing with some filters, trying some multiply layers and stuff like that, like some blending, some color blending. And then after I did that, I get the resulting colors from that, and I do the other leg with those colors. Here I'm trying to draw the petals, but it's such a small space to make that art. Like if you see here, like it's a very complex flower drawing that Vrey has. And I know that I won't be able to draw the exact same thing from like a VR high-res texture to pixel art, but I tried my best to do it the closest as possible. Here I'm playing with the... Let me hide this so you can see it. I'm just trying everything because I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. I just click whatever until I get some. Like this one like seemed to... Oh, now it seems like it is on the skin. Just the colors are not quite right, so I kept like trying to do something. Yeah, then I just color it on another layer. And this was it. Like when I do the tattoos on the other part, instead of doing the whole color blending thing, I just pick the colors. Because I want the exact same colors that I used on the other side. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm just color pinking from there. Oh, I think that little pause was because I was advancing on the Twitch video, the Twitch VOD, where Vrey was showing the Avi for the first time, and I was using the VOD to see more details. So I would like hope Vrey would turn to the left or to the right, lay down so I could see more details from the legs, stuff like that. Vrey makes it easy because a lot of times like you have to go through the whole VOD of the person trying to find good angles. For whatever reason, Vrey moves a lot and turns and moves the camera around throughout the body, so you can see the whole Avi at all times. So Vrey is a good one to get reference by watching VODs. So the left leg, I mean the right leg, left from our perspective, has a lot more details, a lot more elements. And I wanted to have all of that there. Where's my music? Not this. Not this one. Yes, that's here. Mugatu.
When the sun goes down, freshness is what treats us, just like the scene behind. Feeling so fast, close inside this ride. Don't wanna miss it out.
So much details for such little space. It's a lot of trial and error. Like you just place pixels there, see how it looks. If it doesn't look nice, you Ctrl Z, try it on the spot right next to it, and keep retrying until you get something that looks nice. Now for the arms. So the arms have a lot of tattoos, as you can see here. Ah! Want this one to go there. The arm are like a bunch of flowers with a bunch of stuff going on. So I 100% will not be able to put that many details on here. So I just kept doing more and more petals. I think here I like for whatever reason I started going up with the tattoos, and I never finished the forearm. Like I did the uppermost part, but I should keep going down as well. I just forgot. I mean, it looked nice in the end, but it's okay. And I think I was like a little tired when I was doing this because I had just woken up and I didn't even go to the bathroom. I just woke up and started doing this. So at this point, like we are like, what, 2 hours in? Let me see in the video. Yeah, 2 hours and 10 minutes at this point. And this is it. I think this is where I end, right? Yeah, just gonna sign it. And we're done with Vrey, birthday office Vrey. I love drawing Vrey. It's been a while since I last did Vrey, so I really wanted to draw them. And this was it. Yay! So let's start from today that I still wanna watch is Bird. I also did Bird. So let me get Bird's reference. Let me play the video already. You can watch. Have to lock this. Didn't lock the screen. Just messing up with OBS the whole time. So what was the image I was using as reference? Let me find it here. Hi Alpha! Now I'm doing Bird. I think it was this one. Yeah, Stinky Bird. Ever since Bird appeared with this new Avi, I told them I was gonna do a portrait for them. And then I went like almost a month without doing art. So that was this was actually the first art I did after a whole month without doing almost any art. This was on Tuesday, I think. So just trying to do a little face. Dude, at this, I remember this day, I was actually not entirely ready to come back to doing art. Like I was not feeling myself when I started doing this one, but I knew that I had to start at some point. Like I'm already really behind on commissions, so I was like, dude, I really want to do this bird art. I think it's a good idea to do it right now. So I just started doing it. And you see how my mouse is... I was very like shaky when I started this one, but as I was... Like one weird thing is that usually when I I stop for days, I usually have a hard time getting back to it, so I do a lot of test stuff to warm up and try to get into shape again. At least get some rhythm, right? But for whatever reason, I think since this was, I was already thinking about this one for almost a month, because this was the last thing I want to do when I stopped, and the first thing I did when I came back. So I already had the whole thing in my brain, what I wanted to do. So I just went right into it, and as it was moving on, like, you see how I was really liking this. I hate my sketches usually, and this one I was like, dude, this sketch is actually looking good. Like, I am not going to have much trouble in the future with this one. So since I was like so okay with my art, like, I just kept feeling more and more comfortable with the whole thing as I was doing it. I think at this point I was already on my game. Like, doing little details and stuff like that. So I move the sketch behind the BG and I start doing the final colors. So I just color picked from my reference. But I think I'm not going to. Oh, I have already this other one as well. Yeah. But I think I'm not going to use that colors in the end. I don't remember. Because I think the avatar, the VR chat lighting, bird is a smelly creature. I never smelled bird. I think I never met bird inside VR chat. Now that I'm on Crown Crew, maybe at some point I'm gonna meet bird. You see them too often. At some point I'm gonna meet them. And you as well. I also didn't meet you in VR chat. Yes, I did. Yesterday I went to the Hangouts. I was talking with Kalia and Nez. Yesterday was fun. I'm working on my... You're busy? Yeah, it's okay. Have a lot more opportunities. And I'm working on my Avi, my OC model. I'm doing on Blender. Not doing it from scratch, because I not only it's been years since I last worked with Blender, but I also I never did a VR chat avatar. I did work with games in the past, with 3D games, so I have some experience on rigging and stuff like that. Adding new pants, that's awesome. Today I was doing the neck thing, the copper neck thing my OC had. I already did the whole body, the hair. Then today I did the neck thing. Tomorrow I have to do the Rob art showcase thingy, so I'm not gonna work on it tomorrow. And then Monday I start my commission, so probably I would just... I'm working on it like on my off days, which are mostly weekends. So it's moving slowly, but it's going. But like right now I bought a bunch of AVs that were open for edit, just to see how people rig them, how they would work. Open them on Blender, see how people would do this stuff. And then this first model, I'm still like doing like a little Frankenstein, like getting parts from many of them. But as I remembered how to use Blender, I was so like feeling confident on doing my own stuff. So what I think I'll do, I'll finish this one how it is, because like some parts have their rigging kind of done. The gestures are already built in from the other models. So I wanna toy with those things a little bit before I do mine, just to see how it works. Evie! Dudes, just the royalty today. I love it. Hi, Evie! Nice having you here. I'm watching myself working. I recorded this when I did the bird portrait. I did this on Tuesday, I guess. Yes, it was on Tuesday. And I recorded it. Then now I'm just hanging out. Please come to Brazil, baby. I love that, Brazil. Do come to Brazil. I love here. Especially now that the dollar to Brazilian reals ratio is like 5-1. Like with $1, you buy a lot of stuff here. Sure. I can show you. I live very far from the beaches, but I can travel, show you other places. I live in the mountains. On the right in the, not in the exact middle of the country, but I live in the mountains, a little far from the beaches. But it is a nice place here. I love my city. Yeah. So this bird piece, like, bird has so many details on their eyes, like little highlights, little difference in colors. This little highlight on the top side part of the eyes, you see that? And at the same time, I wanted to do all of that, but also trying to do something simple, because it's pixel art. I try to simplify the most I can, but using like few colors. I really liked how this one turned out, so I'm gonna pat myself on the back and say like I did a good job here. I really like this one. I pet. Thanks, good soup. So usually I finish the eyes, then I go to the cheeks. It depends on the avatar. Since Bird doesn't have like a very complicated makeup, I just go for the cheeks. But usually, like, I go for the the makeup. But Bird has a simple colors, simple lines. It was a little easier to do. I'm color picking directly from the reference art. But then sometimes, like, it wasn't working. I wanted something more pink, more... I wanted more vibrant colors, I guess. And in the end, I didn't... I remember thinking that, but now that I say I didn't go with the vibrant one. It's fun watching me working in the past and trying to remember what I was thinking at the time. I have some really old recordings I did. I at some point I want to watch them as well. Those I don't remember a thing I was thinking. But should be fun. Had to make sure I don't go overboard with my Ave because I love complex looking Aves. Yeah, me too. But fluff, they are hard to draw, so I made mine as simple as I could. Yeah, like mine... the crazy thing is that like all these lines I did on the face, especially for pixel art, they're hellish to do. So it's crazy how I decided to do, because I drew the... Let me see if I have the first art I did of this character. I did before I was doing pixel art for the lobby, my character. So the first iteration of this character was... I think it was this one. This was the first one I did. I wasn't planning on doing like pixel art at the time, right? And I also wasn't planning on doing a female avatar, but when I did this one, like then one day I decided, maybe I do a female version just to do something funny. Then I did this art, and as soon as I did this one, I started getting art from other artists. Then when I started getting art from other people I love, I was like, dude, I really want more art. This is awesome. Like being on the other end of the art things is awesome. Then I decided I should go with the female avatar. But at some point I want to do the male as well for VR. At some point I'm gonna do him as well. You see, most times I'm just like trial and error. I do something, I see how it looks. Doesn't work, I Ctrl Z, I try something else. After you change to mute, not bright colors, start getting art. Yeah. Getting art is a really good experience. Like, making art is awesome. I really like making art for people and seeing their reaction whenever I do art for them. And then being on the other end was crazy for me. It was really crazy. Now I understand. And trying to do little stars at this resolution, it's impossible to do actual stars. So I just trying to do something close to it. If it's pointy, it will look like star. And you can't let them connect, because if they connect, they make a line, and then you won't see different shapes, right? I want to draw more people. I used to do huge showcase art stuff for CC, but they don't do that anymore. Yes, I really like doing the Crown Crew showcase. I miss having those showcases. Because Crown Crew has a lot of people that are like closer, that I talk on a daily. So it was like look, I of course I love doing stuff for robs and crumpets, but like Crown Crew was like more closer to heart, I think. Yeah. Maybe I do that. Maybe I host the art showcases. And since I talk with the other artists, maybe I can convince people to come and do art stuff. Dude, I really like how I kept using the same colors. You see how the colors I used on the eye, on both the eyes and the mouth, and the nose are all the same shades of red. And I really liked how I could use the exact same shades and they worked perfectly. I love that. That would be great. I would host it, but I'm a workaholic as is. So this year I was really burning myself out. That was one of the reasons why I stopped for almost a month. But I was draining myself this year, trying to grind money for TwitchCon. But then America denied my visa, so I'm not going, so I don't need to do all that work. Hello, Blacksmith. What the fuck was that? What? Wrong chat. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah. Like, the way immigration is right now is kind of weird. Like, if you can't prove you have very tight connections to your country, like, I have basically to prove them that I'm not traveling to immigrate, right? So knowing that, and knowing that since last year a lot of people were not getting visas, it is a thing. Like on the news here, all the time people are complaining. You can see people talking about how America is just denying a lot of people. Like, especially when they started denying some rich people here. Then, like, the Brazilian elite gets crazy. They get pissed. And then it made news. It was like a huge thing. But, so knowing about that, like, I don't have my own home. I am not married. I don't have, like, I don't have any property. I don't have... what more can I do? A job? If I have like an actual job, then it's easier to get the visa. But then knowing about that, what did I do? I wanted to prove them that I actually was going to come back. So first thing, it's my third time going to America, right? All the other day, our ex-president just got shot today. Ooh, which presidents? Where from? You from America? Someone from America got shot? That's crazy. Yeah, but that's crazy. Dude, politics recently are crazy everywhere. People are out of their mind. But yeah, so knowing that I might get denied, I already had prepared, like, I already had the plane tickets. I bought in the... Really? Someone shot the orange potato? That's crazy. Like in Brazil, when they shot Bolsonaro, they actually stabbed our fascist president, Bolsonaro. They stabbed him, and after they stabbed him, for whatever reason, people made him like a huge deal, and then he skyrocketed in every polls. So that might be something to consider. Might be something that will happen. That's crazy how things are. But yeah, crazy times. But then, like, knowing that I probably would be denied, I already had bought the tickets. I already had booked the hotel in San Diego. What more did I have? I didn't have tickets because the TwitchCon tickets were not available for sale yet. I had I screenshot my PayPal. I didn't get a refund, but not but because of other things. Like, that's when whenever I decide to ask for help from my family to make things easier for me, it always, like, my family dealing with money is a hard thing. So right now I'm still waiting for my refund. Like, the credit card already refunded it, but my mom says the money is with my uncle because my uncle used mileage to buy the tickets at a lower price. And then my mom jumped and talked with my uncle and said, no, I can get the money for him. It's okay. So my mom got the money, and she says she got only part of the money, but I don't know. From past experiences I had in my family, I think I'm never seeing that money again. So I just lost all that money as well. And another crazy thing is that for whatever reason, the American embassy made me travel to another city. It's been like this for years now, but they've selected just a few cities to be able to do all the process. They have to do like a little interview and stuff like that. And like, from someone that is not from those cities, you have to travel there. So the closest city to me was São Paulo, which is like 800 kilometers. That's like 600 miles, 550 miles, something like that. So I had to travel there to do the whole thing, and then I went through the whole process. I did a little interview, and at the first time, since I had everything there, they were like, oh sure, you have your visa, it will be sent to you by mail, it's all good. They're like, oh sure, awesome, I have my visa. Then I was like, I went on Twitter and like, okay guys, I have my visa, I'm going to TwitchCon, it's all done. Then 2 weeks later, I get a mail, and instead of my passport, what was on the email was a letter telling me that I had to go back to São Paulo and do the whole process again. And I was, why? I just did the whole thing, like, and all this thing is like another bunch of money I had to do to travel to another city. And traveling in Brazil right now is really expensive. So here I go again to São Paulo, and this time I'm not accepted for whatever reason. So I went twice, and yeah, and it was crazy. Like the first time I didn't deal with any Americans. The second time, the woman that was doing the interview was an American lady, and she was like when I saw her, I was like, dude, this is 100% a caring woman. 100% right-wing, caring. And I'm already nervous. Just looking at the lady, I was like, dude, this is not gonna go fine. And it didn't feel like she was hearing what I was saying. It was weird. It was a weird experience. And then like she asked me something like, so how much money do you make? And I was like, look, here I had a print screen of my PayPal with all the money I had gathered to do the trip. And then I said, oh, I don't make that much money. It's kind of unstable. Usually this is the amount of money I make. But since I want to go to the US and I want to just go and get back, and I emphasized that I wanted to come back, this is how much money I've made the past 5 months. And this is the amount I have for this trip, for this event I'm going. And while I was talking that, she was like folding some papers. I feel she wasn't even hearing me. And then she just handed me a red paper and said, look, your visa is denied. And this paper, you can read it all outside of the embassy. I was like, but aren't you giving me a reason why I'm being denied? I want to know what I can do. She just cut me, like, leave now. Everything you need is on that paper, and you had to read it outside. Move. And she was like very aggressive, like, move now. There's more people. Then I left the line, like, okay, I'm denied. I opened the little paper, and on the corridor, right? Like, I was on the corridor trying to go. Like, I was not outside of the embassy yet. I was walking towards. I started opening the ladder. Then someone on one of the security guards just yelled at me, outside. But I could do. These people are crazy. I'm gonna leave this place right now. Yeah, it was crazy. And yeah, that was the story. Then like, I could reapply, but to reapply, first I would have to know what I would have to do differently. And the letter didn't say anything. Like the letter just said you don't meet the requirements for a non-immigrant visa. And that's it. There is absolutely no instructions. It says like you can reapply. But to reapply, one, you have ad time. I'm gonna wait for ad time. Ad time. Dude, then while I was talking, I already had a lot of progress. I'm almost done with the whole thing, right? Yeah. Some more 10 minutes. The hair I went for, like, usually all the portraits I want to do something simple. But since, like, Bird's face, like, what makes the character unique are the hair details, like the white highlights and all the little strands of hair going all every place, so I wanted to make it as birdish as I could. So then, yeah, so like to reapply for a visa, first I don't know what I could do different, and I have to pay $250 to the embassy every time I reapply. So more money to the American embassy, more the trip that I'll have to do to São Paulo again. And I don't know if they will make me go there once or twice. So it's a lot of money without me knowing exactly if it was gonna work, right? Because I didn't know what I could have done different. So yeah, I didn't know if I was just gonna go through the same process unless I marry or buy some property or get a job. I didn't feel like I could actually reapply. I don't know what I could have done differently. And I was so pissed by that experience. We're getting married. So like I also was so pissed by that experience that I was like, dude, I was already feeling some burnout for all the grinding I was doing. So I like, dude, I just wanna stop for a little bit, rethink everything I'm doing. So that's why like I stopped for a month of doing art. And oh, here the year was in the wrong position on my sketch, so I moved it a little upwards. Now it's on the correct angle. So yeah, so now I'm feeling better. It's not bothering so much. I'm not feeling as burned as I was. I'm not 100%, to be honest. But yeah, thank you. So first I'm getting back. I still didn't start the commissions. Like I'm still taking it really slow, like doing some portraits, some random arts, but I have to start doing commissions. Since I have some money now because of the grind, all the money I was supposed to expend on the trip, I have it for myself now. So I time to buy art. I do have a little list of people that are delayed, like, because there are people that are waiting for 1 month. Like I just stopped and there are people still waiting. As soon as I finish those, I'm gonna tell people that I'm open again for commissions. I wanna do some animations as well, like some intros, stuff like that. So like right now I'm kinda focusing on getting back to the same rhythm I was before. Not the same because I was grinding like crazy, but something in between, something lighter. I'm sure people will understand. Yeah. The people in this community are really nice. Like I can talk openly about what I am going through and people understand. It's awesome. That's why I really like working with VR people. Me and other artists were talking about like we can like do like Click did, like start doing stuff for VTubers. They have a lot more money. They also need more art more frequently. But like, it's too big, right? I like doing stuff for friends, right? For people in the community. And like, if by some reason, like maybe I don't get enough commissions or something, then I can consider trying some bigger streamers, stuff like that. But for now, I'm just sticking with VR people. Like, the biggest people I want to work for is like Rob and Crumpet. And they do hire me very frequent. Like, Rob hires me for whatever, at least once every 2 months. Rob always asks me for something. Let's see if he asks me to do another intro, because last year I did the background that is still the art for the YouTube, and now I did this year I did the intro animation. That animation was crazy to do. Let's see if I still keep working with Rob. I really like doing stuff for the lobby. That's what I would like working on the Crown Crew showcase, because like a lot of people in the Crown Crew are like have a lot lower viewership or don't even stream, right? And I really want to do art for them. So the showcase really helps. Yeah, maybe since there's no showcase now, maybe I host my own, right? Since I'm on Crown Crew now. I'm gonna talk to Alex about that. My biggest fear is getting popular, so that's why I keep my art to myself or to my small community. Yeah, I feel like the same. Like, I started doing stuff. I like, next week I am gonna start drawing some big VTubers. For that, there is a challenge going on. Is VTubers from A to Z. I will take part on that, and that's like, there are some big VTubers like Silverveil and Project Melody that I love and I always wanted to draw. And I want to draw them at some point, so like, might as well just do it for this challenge, and like, it's done. I did it. It's okay. Like, for example, Lena. Lena is by far one of my favorite VTubers ever, like Lena Lazar. So I did that Lena art, and that was it. Like, I'm done. I'm not doing art for Lena. Of course, like, if Lena sends me a message wanting commissions, I will not deny, because I love Lena. That's another talk. So that's it. That's my bird portrait. Dude, I really liked how this one turned out. Yeah. Dude, this art I did for Chris Daza, I really liked as well. It was a really cute one. And myself. Dude, did you see the Chris Daza art of my character? That one was crazy. Let me show that one. Dude, Chris Daza is insane. Where is it? Here. Dude, Chris Daza is insane. This is not normal. This is not healthy. I cannot get this. It's too much. No, it's behind the slideshow. Come back. Yes. Dude, it's too much. And I woke up to this, like I was super sleepy. Then I just got my phone, opened it, and like, Chris, that's a message. I clicked it and there was this art. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, Chris is insane. I think I'm gonna end stream now. Yeah, it's like a shock awake moment. Like, it was crazy waking up to this. Like, you're super sleepy, then you instantly wake up. Like, what is this? It was crazy. Who should I raid? Who should I raid? Let's see who's online now. Maybe J-Rose? J-Rose is doing a mute showdown. Yeah, let's raid J. Mute showdown going on J-Rose channel. Dude, this KDA lo-fi beats is awesome. I really like this soundtrack. Good. Now here's night. It's 10 p.m. here. Okay, tomorrow I won't stream, but on Monday I think I'll start doing the VTuber, and I think I will draw live. It's been a while. I stopped drawing live because I was feeling anxious every time I started doing stuff live. But let's do it. Thanks, Alpha, for hanging out. It was awesome. Really nice having you here. Let's see. On Monday, I'll be back. It was nice hanging out. I have to stream more. After 1 month doing nothing, it was nice to get back to doing art, get back to doing stream. And in a few weeks, I might have my VRC heavy as well. So that's gonna be awesome. Okay, bye-bye.